Here in Kenner, Louisiana. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and accountability within our government and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. The building is dedicated to public service. Let's see about that. As always, is look for the Poster 7, the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. Don't see it posted anywhere as it is required to be. Not there. It's never a good thing. There's our friendly reminder that the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we the people record our government. It's never a good sign when they don't have the rules and regulations posted. Maybe they have them posted in here. Here we go. Rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. Photographs for news.
Alright guys, we're back at it again. This time, we're stepping into a United States Post Office in Kenner, Louisiana, and yeah, you already know what time it is. First Amendment in full effect. The mission is simple, transparency and accountability. But almost immediately, something feels off. Missing rules, confusion, and that familiar tension when the public starts asking questions.
Purposes may be taken in entrance of lobby employers. Yes, ma'am. Can I help you? Am I a postal employee? Like a postal inspector? No. No. Oh, I'm just taking some pictures of you in the lobby area. I can't do that. Why? It's the regulations? I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Thank you, though. Why do you think that's part of the regulations? Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's fine. So they do have a sign with the security notice prohibited in this facility. So this is the back of the facility right here.
I don't know. It's not a postal inspection, not a postal employee. So why are you recording?
Hi, who are you?
Who are you? Why are you recording?
No, but who are you? You're telling me you're asking me questions. I want to know who I'm speaking with.
I'm a supervisor.
You're a supervisor.
Now here we go. Contact. An employee steps in, questioning the camera, trying to shut it down. Claims start flying about regulations, but the facts don't line up. A supervisor is called, and instead of clarity, we get more confusion. This is where it always starts. Authority speaking without actually knowing the rules they're supposed to enforce.
Supervisor here, and your name?
Nicole.
Nicole?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Nicole, my name is Sean.
Hi, Sean.
I'm just...
How are you? Why
good.
are you recording me in here?
Well, I was just recording the back room, not you particular, Nicole.
Why?
I didn't see you over there.
Why
Why?
are you not supposed to do that, Miss Rhonda? Why are you not supposed to record?
You're the supervisor.
You're not supposed to record. That's why.
Oh, no, that's not the case, though, Nicole. That's not the case. You too. Take care. I wish that people would understand the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. Are you breaking the rules, Nicole? Are you breaking the rules?
I'm not. You doing what I'm doing what you're doing. I'm breaking the rules.
I don't know. You have to follow policy. I don't.
You recording me. You got to follow our policy.
No. Yeah, I'm following the policy. I'm following the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. Postal 7. Fellow Patriots, my mission is to promote transparency in our government. But what about transparency in our news media? That's where today's sponsor, Ground News, steps in. I personally utilize Ground News in my everyday life, but let me show you why. So I clicked on the story, Georgia Police Chief charged with using license plate readers to stalk and harass people.
Boom. Direct confrontation. The supervisor steps up, but instead of professionalism, it's all denial and emotion. You can't record, they say, but where's the law? Where's the policy? The cameraman pushes back hard, standing firm on federal regulations. This is no longer just filming, this is a test of knowledge versus authority.
We can quickly look at the coverage details, which include the total number of news sources and whether those sources are left-leaning, right-leaning, or center. We can see a summary of the coverage from the left, center, and right. We can also check the factuality of those sources as well as the ownership. My absolute favorite feature has to be the blind spot feature because it shows you stories that are being disproportionately covered by one side or the other. For the left, you'll get stories that have been primarily reported on by the right, and for the right, you will see stories that are being primarily reported on by the left. one of my favorite features because it lets me see news stories that I otherwise might not have seen. So if you're like me and want transparency in your news media to see through the bias, subscribe to Ground News today and get 40% off the Vantage plan using my link, groundnews.com/LIA, which you can find in the description, pinned comment, or by scanning the QR code on screen. Big thanks to Ground News for being a partner in transparency and for sponsoring this video. That's not why, sir. I don't want to get anybody upset, sir. What do you do for work, sir? Do you make money? You do? That's great. Good for you, sir. I bring awareness on constitutional rights. I would hope they pay you for saving lives, right? You did it for free. Wow. How did you live? How'd you pay your mortgage? We already dealt with the Kenner police. I've already posted that video. That's a probation and parole.
I don't want you in their video.
How can you weaponize the law to violate a constitutionally protected activity? That's the part that I'm not understanding.
But you mean from trespass, I don't know your name, I don't know your information.
But you can only request ID if you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've broken the law. I haven't broken the law.
All right, now things escalate. The discussion shifts to rights, ID demands, and misuse of authority. Threats of trespassing, talk of arrest, all without legal grounds. This is where it gets serious. When public servants start weaponizing policy against constitutional rights, it's not just ignorance, it's a problem that needs exposure.
Place under arrest, right?
So I have no faith in the Kenner Police Department to honor their oath and uphold our constitutional rights. Take care, sir. You too. So it looks like the Kenner Police Department has arrived. So neither of these officers were involved in the constitutional rights violation earlier today at the probation department. If you haven't seen that video, I've already posted it. I will leave a link to it in the description below. Hey, how are you? How you doing? I'm doing well. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Nunez.
And your name and badge number?
Officer Reeves.
And the badge number? I'm sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that, officer. Thank you. Yeah, I guess they called you. I didn't call you.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't think the supervisor called you back there. Yeah. Just make sure to keep the body cameras on, please. Thank you. Transparency. No, we have some body cameras to request. It's always best to leave them to their own devices with the body camera. I couldn't go back there anyway. But interesting things are said on body camera when they think we're not going to see it or hear it. I believe they're saying something about they're going to call the postal inspectors. I guess the law enforcement officers don't want to engage in violating my rights for the second time in the day. She said I don't feel safe. Oh my God, these people are so dramatic.
Excuse me, sir. You can step outside and record your clothing.
You don't close till 5 o'clock.
And just like that, law enforcement arrives. Now the real test begins. Are they going to uphold the Constitution or follow the same broken pattern? Surprisingly, the tone shifts. Officers remain calm, body cameras rolling, and for once, there's a sense of balance. But behind the scenes, panic is building inside the post office.
Outside, I don't feel safe and they can't make me work. And,
You don't feel safe?
No,
I'm not a threat to you, man.
come on out.
Okay.
Can you come on out?
You're not closing. You're lying.
Come on out and excuse me.
Officer, can I show you the rules? If they're gonna close, they're gonna close. I'm not gonna try and stay in a closed building. But I just wanted to show you the rules and regulations.
Well, you're free to report all you want.
Right, no, I'm just saying that there's rules and regulations that are posted right there. All right, so if they're closing, I mean, that's ridiculous. But there are rules and regulations posted about recording.
2 minutes and about to close, sir. All right.
All right. So while they're helping him,
No, if I
you can't refuse service to just me, ma'am. I want to show the officers.
She's locking the door.
You don't know that. I can get a stamp. You don't know that.
I just told her he had a couple minutes and he's done, okay?
All right, but can I just show you the rules and regulations?
No, you don't have to show it to me.
I could. It's right over there on the wall.
I can read just like you
But
can.
it's open. I know, but you haven't read it yet, sir. That's
I
all I'm
want to
saying.
read it right now. Okay?
But why not? It's right there. I just want to show you that what I'm doing is permissible by federal
Provide your ID
statute.
to me, like I provided my ID to you.
Well, I haven't committed a crime.
But
But that's your policy, sir.
I didn't provide a crime either.
I know you didn't commit a crime, right? You're a law enforcement officer. You guys never commit crimes, right? But over there, where he's looking, the rules and regulations, it says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, and foyers that they're permitted. So that's why I'm not sure why they...
Well, you've been here almost
They're
45 minutes.
No, that's not true either. I've been here probably about 20 minutes, half the time.
20.
Yeah. I wasn't aware there was a time limit on rights, sir.
There is not a time limit on that.
Okay.
You're absolutely correct.
Right. If they just read their own rules and regulations, they would see that it's permitted. That's why I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. I haven't been disrespectful to anybody. I haven't even gone up to the counter. I've spoken with postal inspectors before.
Postal Inspector Ed Schultz, law enforcement. You're okay to be in here. Okay? First Amendment right. You're absolutely fine.
They told me as long as you're not recording credit card information, things like that, you're good. That's their main concern.
We told them you were able to record and you can stay here. But if they're going to close down,
Right. I mean, I get that. I get that, officer. I get that. If they close, they close. I mean, I can't stay in a closed building. I get it. I think it's just ridiculous.
Here's where it gets wild. Instead of learning the law, they shut the whole place down. That's right, a public building, closed early, all because of a camera. Claims of fear, discomfort, excuses stacking up. Meanwhile, the rules clearly allow recording. This isn't about safety anymore. This is about control and avoiding accountability.
I get it. All you have to do is read your rules and regulations. It's federal law, ma'am. I'm not a threat to you.
They're employees, I'm pretty sure they read them.
No, they have no idea.
They're
Because
closed,
they,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, they're closed.
Obviously not, officer, if they don't think that I can record. They haven't read their rules and regulations. That's why I'm trying to point it out. Maybe this can de-escalate the situation. My name is Sean. Not a threat to anybody. They're saying that they're scared, sir. That's all. So I'm just trying to diffuse that dispel that fear. Have a good day. Speak out. I don't want to teach. Next thing I know, I let the door hit him. He will say that I tried to assault him. So apparently they're closed. That's ridiculous. If the postmaster was here, they would definitely, at least I would think, if they're an educated postmaster and know the federal regulations, the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property, they would know that we have a right to record. Photographs for news purposes are permitted. It's unfortunate that in 2025, postal employees have no idea how to do their jobs or what's the regulations. Apparently, they're calling the postal inspector right now. We have spoken to postal inspectors throughout the last 4 years of our activism and journalism, and the postal inspectors have no problem with us recording in the entrances, foyers, and lobbies because it's permitted by federal regulation and it's a First Amendment right. The only thing they always advise is not to record any credit card transactions. I absolutely cannot believe that they just shut down the post office for a camera. Have a safe night, guys. Take care. So the law enforcement officers are leaving. The post office is closed. At least the law enforcement officers here in Kenner, like they did before, earlier today, probation and parole office, didn't violate my rights, didn't force me to identify myself. But I think it's very unfortunate. I got you. I think it's very unfortunate that the post office decided you guys are public servants. I mean, it says you're open till 5. It is now 4:06. But because of a camera, you're going to deny services because of a constitutionally protected activity, a federal regulation protected activity. They have decided they were going to close an hour early without the permission of the postmaster. At least that's what I think. It's without the permission. I haven't seen a postmaster here, just some ignorant supervisors and clerks that don't know their own regulations, which is very unfortunate. North Kenner Station. We will be coming back here to speak with the postmaster of this location, but we're going to be getting out of here in a few minutes. They are closed. This part isn't closed. I believe it's open 24 hours, but we'll be getting out of here in a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the United States Post Office here in Kenner, Louisiana has closed an hour early, all over a camera. How ridiculous, because they didn't feel comfortable, they didn't feel safe. It's actually quite ridiculous that they closed early. The interior lobby where the P.O. boxes are is still open, but because the employees didn't feel safe around a camera, even though they're around cameras all day long, they closed the post office early, an hour early, called law enforcement. Law enforcement actually honored their oath, which was surprising as they had just violated my rights earlier today. I'll leave that video linked in the description and pinned comment so you can check it out. These were different officers. You know, the one officer wasn't the nicest, but hey, I don't care how you treat me as long as you don't violate my rights. But I think it's very unfortunate that they closed early. I think it's very childish. They need to learn their own rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. They need to learn the First Amendment. They're public servants. They shouldn't be closing early. Now the residents can't mail out anything, which is unfortunate, but, you know.
Final thoughts, and listen carefully. A government building shuts down, services denied to the public, all because employees didn't understand their own regulations. That's unacceptable. This isn't just about one post office, it's about a system that needs to wake up. Rights don't disappear because someone feels uncomfortable. And moments like this? They expose everything.